What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for my weekly review for this week's episode of the Wasteland World Series. This is for Season 1, Episode 3, which is the mid-season finale called The Cause. Okay guys, so this is going to be doing my video review, my weekly review for this week's episode of the Wasteland World Series. This is for Season 1, Episode 3, which is called The Cause. So, very, very exciting stuff. I do want to make an apology to you guys for not getting this review out for you guys last night. I just had a lot of things to do and I just did not get the time to even watch it on the actual air date time. But I watched the episode last night and I gotta say, I loved it. I mean, I absolutely loved this episode. This episode, in my opinion, is an almost perfect episode, I would say. This is a 9 out of 10 in my opinion. This is definitely my favorite episode of the series. I kind of figured it would be since it is the mid-season finale, but man, I mean, honestly, this episode was really good. It's almost about a 15-minute long episode, so definitely, if you have the time, definitely go ahead and check this series out. We have 3 episodes out right now, and the series is going to be returning for its double mid-season premiere with episodes 4 and 5 on September 9th, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the air date, but I'm sorry if it's not. I think it's the 9th, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So very, very cool stuff. So we will be back in a couple weeks when the show returns for its second half with the double review for episode 4 and 5. So that'll be coming up in a couple weeks, but we do have a little bit of a hiatus, unfortunately, which is actually really unfortunate because I really want to dive into this series a little bit more and really see some more stuff, because honestly, this episode is probably the first episode of Wasteland World that I was like really gripped in. Like I like the first 2 episodes. Like I'm okay with them, but honestly, this episode right here is really good in my opinion. So this episode is a great episode. As you guys know, it's a 9 out of 10. This is gonna be a great episode, and yeah, so basically to discuss what happens in this episode, we get to see a new kind of, I guess new villain, kind of come in here. Drexel, I believe, is the character's name, and it's played by Megamat as well, who also plays the Samson character in the series, who is currently captured right now, which that is the first thing I want to talk about, is Samson being captured. So obviously he is, being, held hostage. Obviously we're going to have to see if he can actually, make it out. But it's very, very interesting to see him, in that little cell or whatever, and he's, basically being tortured. And it seems like that's going to continue into the second half. I thought we would see something where maybe he escapes in this episode, but maybe it's because that would be kind of too predictable for, a mid-season finale. So maybe that's why we haven't seen that yet. But I'm sure he'll escape in the second half of the season. But currently he's being held hostage by this new Drexel character. So, very cool stuff. And I do like this new villain. I really do. I think he's a very interesting villain so far. I like how in this episode we kind of have we see this new villain and kind of what he's doing with Samson, and then it kind of keeps cutting back to these flashbacks of before the world kind of fell apart, which I thought was another really, really interesting part of the episode, is where we get to see Rhodes and Samson and kind of some, and by the way, I really like the filters too, so you can kind of tell that it's a flashback, because at first I'm like, wait, what's going on? I'm like, oh, okay, it's a flashback. So I like that as well. I like how, Megamat put like a, filter on it to make it, make sure that we can tell it's a flashback. And honestly, I think the dialogue was great. The flashbacks were great. I love the scenes between Rhodes and Samson. Obviously, those 2 characters are split up right now, so it's very, very interesting stuff for sure. And we also get to meet a new character played by Jamie Minecraft, who's named Dimitri. So that is also very cool to see. I'm excited to see more of that character in the second half of the season. We didn't see too much of him in this episode, but we did get a quick, look at his character. And I'm very happy that Jamie is in the show now. I think that's going to be really cool to see. And as well as getting to see, kind of at the end of this episode, a bit of a, confrontation basically with Rhodes and this new Drexel character, and we have the, the guard or whatever that fires the arrows down, and it's kind of like a cliffhanger for the episode where, you don't know what is Rhodes going to do, he's got a week to think about, if he's going to join Drexel basically, and, in that time, we're going to get to see, Samson's continue to be, I guess kind of tortured, so, and that's going to be very crazy to watch, and I'm very, very excited to see where the story goes from here, guys. So, very, very good episode, I have to say. Like I said, great episode, 9 out of 10. I think this is an awesome mid-season finale. I'm very excited for the second half to be returning. And of course, we'll be back in a few weeks for a review for the double mid-season premiere. And I do believe actually that it's only going to be 2 weeks of the Wasteland World, because we're going to have episodes 4 and 5, and then I believe episode 6 is the season finale, if I'm not mistaken. So, we're only going to have really those 2 other weeks, and then I don't know when the show will return for season 2, but whenever it does, I'm very, very excited for it, and, you know, hopefully sooner rather than later, honestly. So, anyway, guys, I want to say a huge thank you for stopping by watching this video. What did you guys think of the mid-season finale? If you have not seen it, watch it right now. I'll leave the link in the description for you guys to watch this episode all the way through. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys are new here, click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my Wasteland World videos. Follow Dan's Walking Reviews on Instagram, guys, and, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another video for Wasteland World just in a few weeks, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.